4 days ago, I started an experiment to determine which software, Nicehash, Kryptex, or UnMineable, is the best Bitcoin auto conversion software for GPU mining. If you want to get Bitcoin with your GPU mining rigs, which software is best? So I tested all three, UnMineable, Nicehash, and Kryptex, and I have the results to show you today. I wanted to do this for the community at large to basically help everybody pay as little fees as possible when they're mining when profits are tight like they are right now. So after a quick word from our sponsor, let's get into it. Hey guys, quick interruption to talk about today's sponsor, Via BTC. If you're mining Bitcoin or Litecoin, you're not going to want to miss this. Via BTC offers a few different ways to boost your mining rewards compared to other pools. First off, Via BTC offers merged mining. This allows you to mine multiple cryptos at the same time. For example, when mining Litecoin, you will automatically be mining Dogecoin, Bells, Pepe, Junkcoin, and Lucky Coin at the same time. Merge mining is also available on Bitcoin. The second way to earn extra income with Via BTC is pool referrals. Refer anyone and you can get 10 to 20% of their mining fees. Via BTC also has an insanely competitive 2-hour payout schedule. So if you aren't already, definitely check out Via BTC and see if you can increase your mining rewards today. I'll leave a link down below and let's get back to the video. All right guys, so here are the 3 rigs that I was doing the test on. If you've been a fan of the channel, you obviously are familiar with these rigs by now. They are each 12 cards and they are a mixture of 3060 Ti's and 3070s. One of them has a 3080 on it, but basically the hash rates are all very, very similar, though they are slightly different. And so when we take a look at the spreadsheet shortly, I did normalize all the results based on the hash rate of each rig so we can get an accurate comparison of which is the best Bitcoin auto transfer platform, Kryptex, Nicehash, or UnMineable. And the results may surprise you. So overall, it was like a 4-day test and really didn't have many issues besides on the very first day, the Rainbow rig, which is the Kryptex rig, crashed and was down for probably an hour and a half as I was messing with some things to get it back up and running. But since then, each of these has had basically full uptime. So keep that in mind that this rig was up for about an hour less than the other ones. And these 2 rigs are actually off right now to save power. So our total power usage down here is only 3,600 watts, which is a nice change for that power bill. So without further ado, let's get into the results. Okay guys, if you want to learn how to set up any of these platforms, I will have tutorials at the end of this video. But as I mentioned, we're using UnMineable, and here are the results here from 4 days of mining. And then we're using Nicehash, and here are the results here. And then we were using Kryptex as well. So I'll make this real simple and just go ahead and pull up the sheet that shows the results here. And I did a couple different things that I'll break down right now. I'll try to make it quick because I know spreadsheet videos aren't super popular, but this one's pretty important. So my 3 rigs I tested have slightly different hash rates. So I took the results over a few days just to get a couple different numbers. And you're going to see the raw amount of Bitcoin that each platform generated. And then you're going to see a normalized amount, which is basically just taking the smaller rigs and estimating what their Bitcoin would be if they had the hash rate of the largest rig. And so you can see from the very beginning here, UnMineable pulled ahead, but Kryptex actually, that rig was down for about an hour and a half, which played a big effect on that very first day. Because as we move to the next day, we start to see that Kryptex is pulling ahead a little bit. And then that trend continued over the next few days, where by the end of it, Kryptex is in the lead. Nicehash is an extremely surprising 28.51% worse than Kryptex. So I'm just going to say this right now, and especially based on Nicehash's new KYC requirements, which were an absolute headache to get into, nobody should be mining anything to Nicehash right now. Something has obviously changed in their algorithm where you are getting close to 30% less coins than if you just mine to Kryptex or to UnMineable. And of course, that's even less than if you just mine directly to an exchange and swap to the coin that you want. I've done a video on that in the past. Check that out right here if you're interested in learning about the absolute lowest fee way to get Bitcoin from your rigs, because that way is still better than UnMineable and Kryptex. But regardless, let's keep going through the results. UnMineable was surprisingly only about 8% less than Kryptex. So if you're trying to get other coins that aren't Bitcoin, then UnMineable still is a pretty great option. And I will have my sign up links down below to both UnMineable and Kryptex. I'm not even going to bother putting Nicehash down there because the results were so miserable. I cannot in good faith recommend anyone use Nicehash at this point in time. So let me know, guys, is this what you expected out of this experiment? Did you expect that Kryptex would be the highest earning platform? I'm pretty happy that it is, because I do a lot of consulting with people who don't want to deal with the smaller coins. They just want to get Bitcoin, and I almost always push them towards Kryptex. Now, another important thing to consider when you're choosing one of these platforms is how much hash rate you're going to be putting onto the platform, because all of them have minimum payout thresholds for when you can get paid out your Bitcoin. So for example, UnMineable is going to do an auto payout every day when your balance is over 0.00075 Bitcoin, whereas Kryptex has 1/3 of that limit. So they have only 0.00025 limit. But Nicehash, even if you do want to use Nicehash, has much less. It's basically 25 times less than Kryptex. So very small, but at this rate, your entire payout is going to get eaten up by fees. So I honestly would not pull out anything less than Kryptex's minimum amount. Otherwise, it's going to get taken up by all fees. So the unfortunate thing that I'm just now realizing is that I have this Bitcoin sitting in UnMineable, but I can't withdraw it until I get 7 times the amount of Bitcoin in here. So I think what I'm going to do is point all 3 of my rigs to UnMineable for a few days, get to that payout threshold, and then point all 3 of my rigs to Kryptex and get that payout threshold. Nicehash, I'm just going to go ahead and stop this miner right now because it is not doing a dang thing, and it is definitely unprofitable at the amount that I'm getting. Another thing with Nicehash is that I was getting a lot of rejected shares, which is definitely not internet related. This is something on their end. Now, someone had mentioned this in the Discord, and I don't remember exactly what the issue was, but I do remember that it is something that is specific to Nicehash, so that's another reason to not use them. But let's go ahead and switch this over to UnMineable, and we will do that just by right here. Get that off of Nicehash. Can't happen soon enough. In the Rainbow rig, we will do that as well. We will switch this from Kryptex to UnMineable. And now all 3 of my rigs are pointing to UnMineable until I can hit that payout threshold, and then I'll cash them out. Now, real quickly, let's talk about how to use UnMineable, how to use Nicehash, and how to use Kryptex. I've got flight sheets set up here for all 3 of them so we can quickly look at them. So in all 3 of these examples, we're going to be mining Zealous to Nicehash, Kryptex, or UnMineable and getting paid in Bitcoin. So for the UnMineable example, when you make your flight sheet, you're going to select Bitcoin as the actual coin. And then your wallet, you're going to select your actual Bitcoin wallet that you want the coins to be paid out to eventually. Your pool, you're going to do configure and miner. And then in here, you need to put in your wallet template. So this is the format it needs to be in, the coin that you want to receive. So in this case, Bitcoin, colon, and then your wallet, your worker, and then you need to put a hashtag in your referral code. I was using Sebs, but mine is Modern, so please use my code if you're going to use UnMineable. It doesn't hurt you in any way. It actually benefits you because it reduces your fees you're paying to UnMineable and pays them to me. And then for your Stratum URL, this is what you want to put in here. So super easy. That is how you do the UnMineable one. So for Nicehash, you're going to select the coin, which is going to be Nicehash Zealous Hash V2, and your wallet is going to actually be your Nicehash little mining wallet. So if you go to mining address, it's this one right here. And then your pool, you're going to select Nicehash here, and your setup miner config, nothing special. It's going to automatically do everything like that. So Nicehash is relatively easy to set up in that regard. Now, lastly, how to set up Kryptex. This one is a little more interesting. If we edit this flight sheet, you want to select Zealous as the coin you're mining. And then for the wallet, you can see right here, you want to actually set this as a Zealous wallet, but it's going to be your Kryptex login email with a backslash in your worker name. So that is what you actually put in your wallet right here, is your Kryptex login email. And then from there, you just select Kryptex as your pool and go into miner config, and nothing different in here. You just select Zealous Hash v2, your wallet, your worker, and your overclocks right here. So that's how you set up all three. If you are going to use one, Kryptex is the best one to use, and I will have the links for that down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this test. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to test. This, I feel like, was pretty big for the crypto community as a whole because I didn't know which one was better. I actually thought Nicehash would be a lot closer to the top because you frequently see Nicehash listed as some of the more profitable coins to mine on HashrateNO, but that's seriously not the case based on these results. So I will see you guys next time. If you want to know the absolute lowest fee way to get from GPU mining to Bitcoin, check out this video on your way out, and thank you for watching.